So you are working in Google Sheets and you can figure out if a cell contains a certain text or string. In this case, to find if Google Sheet contains, use regex match function or formula. So the regex match formula you can write like this, equal to regex match, and this formula takes two parameters. One is the cell reference where you want to search for a text or a string, and the second parameter is the actual string that you want to search. So let's see this in one example. Now let me bring one data here. Let's say in cell A1 I have certain text, and in cell B1 I want to search for a text, and in cell B1 I want to search for the word hello. So I will write equal to regex match. I will select the cell A1, add comma, and then within double quotes I will write hello. Once I press enter, I will get the result whether this is able to find the text hello in here. As you can see, the result is false. That means this particular word does not exist here. So that means this particular formula is case sensitive. So if I write like this and press enter, and it will say true. So regex match formula is case sensitive. Now let's see another example. Let's say I have a number in a cell and I want to do a Google Sheet contains search using regex match formula. I will select the cell reference and then I will input the text or the string to search, then I'll press enter. So it gives one error, and let's see what the error says. The error says the function regex match parameter 1 expects the text value. That means the parameter 1, which is A3, this is expected to be a text, but currently it is a number. So what do? We can convert this number to text. So we can do that using a formula. Let me write the formula. So the formula is to underscore text, and the description says it converts a provided numeric value to a text value. So I will choose this, and then I will select the cell reference, and now I will hit enter. Now still the error remains, and see the error now says the function regex match parameter 2 expects text value. So the parameter 2 should be a text value, and we have put a number here. So insert regex match function expects both the parameter to be a text value. So to convert this thing into a text, we will just have double quotes around it, and now we press enter, and here it is. The result is now true. That means it is able to find this particular text in cell A3. So if I try 2 here, it will become false. So this is working fine. So now let's see one more example. Let's say you have a long paragraph and you want to find a certain string or a text inside the paragraph, and in this case the regex match formula is very much handy to do that. So let's say we have a text in a cell A4, and as you can see this is a long text, and if you want to find something inside this text, suppose you want to find the word elections, and it is we suppose you want to find the word elections, it will be very hard to do that. So what we'll do is we will use the regex match, and we'll write regex match formula, select the cell, then select enter the text that we want to find out, and in this case it is the elections I want to find, and you can see the result here. It is the text is found in this particular cell. So this is how you use regex match formula to find out if Google Sheet contains a certain text in a cell. And remember, this works only for text, not for numbers. So this is one way of finding if Google Sheet contains certain value. There are other ways to find that. For example, let's say you have a list of users and you have their email IDs, and then you have a valid email IDs that you want to accept in your system, and you want to figure out whether this exists in this email IDs or not. So in this case also you can use regex match, and there are other examples where you can use something like if error to find a certain text in a list. So there are some advanced examples of regex match, and there are other ways to find if Google Sheet contains certain text. And all these different scenarios, different examples are given in the link in the below description. Check out the link.